And away we go. What's up? What's up? What's up? It's your boy Darren Green back with a quality chat live. That's quality chat lives. Okay. I'm
Oh
here
wow.
with my lovely co-host today, El Teddy. We got to get into some things.
What's going on, sir? It's so I feel so privileged to be over here with leading podcasters and
Not leading.
award-winning people, and all of the dignitaries and big people.
Ooh, ooh.
I'm just so privileged to be over here with you. How are you, sir?
I'm doing swell. Okay. Couldn't complain, child. I'm just, taking life as it is. Let me stop. One step at a time, honey. One step at a time. No, yeah, we got some things to get into. We're gonna talk about Real Housewives of Potomac season 8 reunion part 1. Then we're gonna talk about Summer House because girl, Summer House is that girl. Y'all need to get into that. And then we got some hot topics after that. We'll just keep it chilling. Now, let's go. We'll start with the house skanks of Potomac.
The house skanks of Potomac.
And by the way, because we were talking about this before we got on live, Nikki, why was you taking videos with all of the ops on the show? I mean, Lily, I guess they went on her concert or whatever. It was Giselle, Robert.
Oh, I think I saw that. I guess that was all of the people left on the show.
Right, yeah, because they all done quit and got fired.
I mean, it was Wendy. I didn't see Wendy though. I don't think I saw
Wendy was not gonna be there.
Yeah.
Wendy
said she has some things to do.
I'm not hanging out with these whores. But I'm
right.
like, damn, what's going on, TJ? Hey, people that's in the live, come on, leave a comment. Tell us what y'all think about it.
Hey, TJ, what's going on?
TJ, we gotta catch up, girl. So just know. Anyway, so I'm not gonna timeline everything because girl, we ain't gotta go over everything, child. We're just gonna go over the honorable mentions, and we can start off with this Robin and Juan thing. Like I think somewhere in the reunion, Andy had asked, "Do you feel like Rob or Juan is cheating?" And she said, "Well, I don't know to be certain." I was like, "At least you're admitting it." At least we are now acknowledging that the mother could have been cheating or could have been doing some stuff. And for Andy, he was being a little shady boots because he said, well, he's not here to defend himself or whatever. He's not at work. He's not doing a game today. And I'm like, oh, now y'all know
that was shady, and rightfully so. Because let's be clear, Andy is the reason y'all can eat Juan. Miss Cohen is the reason y'all can eat. You ain't had a job for about a year or so now, sir. Nowhere in America. And as of today, April 2nd, 2024, y'all are a zero income household.
Ooh.
Listen, but you can try to act all hard if you want to, sir. But Miss Cohen was paying the bills around there, and you and Robin is the whole reason that y'all were able to pay bills,
right?
Because of the check she was getting from Miss Cohen and the Bravo, and you couldn't even bring your behind down there to sit behind her.
Hey, let me
come on now.
I want to be so delusional like Robert for some actually no, I don't, because if the man ain't down for me, no. But like the way she defended this man down, like, no, he has my best interest, and I'm like, girl, I don't know what's.
I don't even know what it is. Some people tried to tell me, "Oh, it's because of them kids." It ain't because of them damn kids.
Them kids
I don't buy it. And it ain't. And then somebody else said, "Well, it's the dick." I said, first of all, who doing the bending? Because I don't think Robin is doing the bending. Let's be clear.
Did you see how she tried to defend himself? Like, oh yeah, well, the reason why he deletes text is because he doesn't like clutter.
Like,
even Giselle was looking at her like she was like,
the lengths with which you will go to explain away all of the fuckery going on in your marriage when people ask you a question and how you try to be off-putting and tell people, don't ask me about my marriage. My marriage is fine. If I like, and then ceremoniously want to ask other people about their marriage and then try to call them to the carpet about things going on in their marriage, ma'am.
Yeah, because I ain't like how she sat there and said, "Well, I don't do that. I don't make y'all tell about your." I mean, like you did that with Karen. Like, let's be very clear. You wanted to hide behind these lies that they were making up about Chris and the whole thing with Candace, so that your storyline wasn't shown. And then you got in trouble with Andy and Bravo and them because you went to hide your storyline behind a paywall. And that's probably why you got fired today.
She got fired today because she still refused basically to talk about it last year. I mean, this season, because even the time that she did, you can see this was some scripted ass, you know, some shit that nobody believed, that was scripted, that was all, you know, no, they weren't here for. I'm surprised they didn't fire her halfway through the season and make her a friend of the show and just.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, she
really
didn't
out of the credits. I would have took her out of the credits. Episode 3 or 4. After that episode where she was at Giselle house and her and Ashley were talking to her about Juan. Her and Ashley and Sharice, remember that? I would have took her off the opening credits and made her a friend to the show after that.
She's like, I don't care. I don't give a fuck. I don't care how much you want to say you don't give a crap. You do. We see it in your face. We see, like, you can tell when somebody's lying. Robert, I don't like you, but I do kind of feel bad because I'm just like, girl, I don't know why this man got you under a tizzy like this, and he ain't got no job. Go run. But I don't know.
Sir, you're on reality television. You and your husband, sir, Rob. Y'all are on a reality television show where y'all are supposed to be showing us your life, and you're not trying to show us your life. You're not trying to show us any parts of your life. Exactly. So why are you here? Which is why I asked why Giselle is here as well.
Oh, why are you here? Well, Giselle is. I mean, she definitely took a step back when it came to. I didn't see too much of her other than, you know, her talking about, you know, Candace and what she said and what she did. And we'll get into that a little bit later. Speaking of Giselle, we got some dialogue with Candace and Robin, and then that's when Andy Cohen had asked, like, oh, you know, what's it going to take for you guys to mend fences or whatever he said, to which she started crying. And then that's when Giselle started laughing at her. And I see a lot of people were talking about this on social media. I don't think this was the worst of Giselle. Like, I think that, I mean, I don't know, maybe I'm just numb to it, but I'm just so used of Giselle just being this gutter snipe that I was like, okay, yeah, she laughing at you crying. I mean, girl, I mean, but see, I was watching it on Peacock this morning too. So
I watched it on Peacock as well. But see, my thing about it is, Giselle, don't come here next episode expecting people to come for you and cry with you when you talk about your dead ass daddy.
Ooh. Now see, Candace will be wrong to be like, yeah, okay,
she'll be real wrong.
Will be real wrong. So don't do that. Don't do that. It definitely was. You know, Giselle is just a mean girl. Like they said, she's a mean girl. She's just, you know, bitter. That's why she'll never really find love, even though she's, you know, she's a beautiful woman, or at one point was really beautiful. But that inside is ugly, honey, ugly as hell. But see, also still, I'm kind of coming for Candace too, because I'm like, girl, why are you crying? Like, this girl,
I don't understand why she crying either.
About you, like, at this point, it's over.
Although I know people like Candace who, any type of emotion, happy, sad, whatever, they just start crying. I know people like that. I know I have 2 friends like that. It could be happy, sad, you know, whatever kind of emotion. Anytime it's time for them to emote, they start crying, and that's just a part of who they are, and we just come to accept them for that.
Girl, I'm like, girl, and Robin made it completely clear that she wants nothing to do with Candace. I don't know why Candace just doesn't, like, you know what?
And I don't know why you still at this point in the season are still broken up about Rob. Robin been making that known for a long time.
Okay,
baby, I don't like you. Get away from me.
And I seen this on the TikTok. What Candace fails to realize was that they only messed with you because they did not like Monique. And it was like, okay, enemy of my enemy is a friend of mine. But then once Monique left, then somebody had to be the oddball out, and it just happens to be you and Wendy. Funny how it's always the Dockies. So I'm just saying, like, NECA, you might be next.
Wendy,
the darks
you better
don't
get
last.
out of Dodge. Wendy, don't stay. If I was Wendy, I'd be putting in my letter too.
Put in my 2 weeks, honey.
Because I'm telling you, if you stay on this show, you are going to be, public enemy number one.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Wendy's definitely next.
Even with all of the stuff going on with Karen assaulting that tree, even with all of that notwithstanding, Wendy, you will be public enemy number one, and Giselle will have a bullseye target on you the entirety of the season. Mind you, that's your whole soror. Mind you, Giselle and Wendy's are sorors.
She do not care. What's up, Montrez? What's up, Harold? What y'all doing? What y'all think about this? Now, okay, yeah, I mean that's some for real shit. But it's Giselle. Now, speaking of Giselle, we'll get into the whole Giselle versus Candace. Now, basically, she blames Candace for getting death threats. It's because of Candace calling her a colorist, and even Andy said some fuck shit too, because he was like, "Well, weren't you liking tweets?" So she was liking the death threat tweets. Like, nah, don't do that. I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all. And
right, because she did not like death threat tweets. And Giselle, you've been on this show 8 seasons. We have 8 seasons worth of shit to give you death threats about if we're in the business of giving death threats. And it don't take much to give death threats. Anybody who reviewed this show in season 5 probably at some point got some death threats or got threats against with people threatening to harm them, because that was the most polarizing season that we've had. And anybody reviewing the show was bombarded with people attacking them. Yeah. And so I can only imagine what it's like for people on the show. So for you to ceremoniously try to blame all of this or lay all of this at the feet of Candace. No, ma'am.
And it's not like, first of all, you got that label way before Candace ever. Because at the end of the day, Candace was late to the rodeo when it came to that conversation. She was going by what she saw on social media, because they were calling you a colorist. You are a colorist because it's the way, like I said on my podcast, honey, it's the way you act. It's the way you act. Okay, I'm not justifying, doxing. I'm not justifying getting death threats, but I can see how you got those death threats just because of the way you've been acting, the way you've been carrying yourself. And that's nothing that you should be ever blaming a cast member on there. And that's why I don't like Giselle. Andy, you lost some brownie points when you made that little comment about the tweets, and then there was something else.
Andy never had no Miss Cohen never had no brownie points with me. She ain't shit. She ain't been shit for a long time. Miss Cohen has always stirred the pot and been involved in the mess for a long time. I wonder if she took a bump before she came out there. I could see Mama taking a bump before she come out on that damn stage. She give me that.
Probably took a bump with one of them little young ass black. Let me stop. Let me stop, child. Let me stop. Okay, now
that I've been introduced to pink cocaine, I wonder if you take that as well. I didn't know what it was until last week. I'm just saying.
Ooh, what is a pink? What girl? We can't be talking about narcotics here. I don't know. I don't want to get flagged, child. Oh. I don't know, but I heard production told Giselle to make up with Wendy next season. Oh, child, that ain't happening. But my thing is, this also didn't like how they changed the subject, because right when they started really getting into the conversation with Giselle and Candace, Robert wanted to bring up, well, you not going to confirm the validity of your husband's limp penis online,
right? But you were just in the last moment. And the last breath telling people to stay out of your marriage and what you got going on.
Come to find out, it wasn't even real.
Well, and we knew that, and she knew that. We all knew that was confirmed before the season even started, that none of that was real. But the way she carted that out there as if it was, etched in stone or in one of the gospels, and they just let her just say that. I mean, I shouldn't say they let her say that. They did come right out and say, well, girl, you know that wasn't real. I mean, you just let that fly out your mouth like it was like you just knew you had done did it, like you
Like
had done
you had
turned
some
it.
ammo.
Baby, you ain't turned nothing.
And I don't believe that Giselle didn't care about Robert badmouthing her to the blogs in the group chat.
I don't believe so either.
I think I definitely feel like
I think
Giselle was like she was trying to save face. No, because
she was saving face because that's her girl.
I don't believe that at all. I'm like, so what was the I'm pretty sure she would want to know what was that conversation about. Hell,
The fact that Candace
is
brought
hell.
out these placards and billboards out there,
poster boards. I'm like,
Mama had placards and small billboards and
shit. What is a placard?
A placard?
A placard?
Yeah. A placard. That's what that is. Like they call it a placard.
Oh, we call it a poster board.
It is a poster board, but it's a little thicker than a poster board.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, look up placard. PLACARD.
Okay. All right. Well, you know,
it's a word. It's a real
thing.
Had
it. She had it out. She had them props. I was like, Candace, what's going on? Now we cut in the break a little bit, right? And we see Gordon, you know, backstage with Mia, and Mia's FaceTiming this damn DJ. What's his name again? Ike or I see it. Ink. Yeah, there we go. He over here casually FaceTiming like, hey, how you doing, buddy? Like, ooh. This is weird. This is like some weird ass shit, ain't it?
That was the weirdest thing I've seen and the fact, Gordon, that you came out there, Gordon Gartrell, to have you no dignity and respect about yourself. It's no way you would have had me out there. But I mean, Mia has been embarrassing you all over this show for the last 3 seasons. So I mean, you don't been getting embarrassed for the last 3 seasons.
Degradation.
So I don't see how it's any different.
It definitely gave Degradation King. It gave Cuck vibes. I'm sorry, Adam 22. You know, like he's in the room. You know,
like it's just ridiculous at this point.
What was that? Oh my goodness!
DM Rock says Candace failed the assignment with the placards. Listen,
no, yeah, it did go through.
It didn't hit.
She thought she was gonna have the Monique Binder moment. Okay, it just did not give.
The placards didn't hit, ma'am. They didn't.
Girl, it gives lies. I don't believe anything they say. Girl, hey Xavier, I haven't seen you in a minute. Now, what else happened after that? So that happened. Then they started getting into the whole Mia thing, and we got this ball that dropped before the episode ended. So Ike, or I keep on calling this man Ike, Ink thinks that Jeremiah, I'm imagining that's Mia and Gordon's kid, is his child.
Mind you, they told us that they had their 2 kids by IVF.
Oh.
Also, I have a theory on that. My whole theory is that my theory is this.
Okay.
She was pregnant by Ink when she met Gordon. Gordon just claimed this as his child.
Ooh.
And then they came up with this whole IVF situation or story.
So
when they got on the show.
You believe that is Ink child?
I don't know who child it is. I don't know what to believe. It's Mia. You know, listen, the baby could be adopted for all we know and not be none of their kids because Mia's just a liar like that. We don't know.
Like Mia, you got dang. And the way she said it so nonchalantly, like, yeah, she was like, "Do you think that is that what Ink said?" Yeah, that's what he said. Ain't you fucking this man? Why do you bring him back around? I mean, I guess she wants the truth out.
Every time I think about Mia, my eye just starts rolling. I just roll my eyes like, oh God, she's so ridiculous. Like Mia is so damn ridiculous. Like I just can't take her seriously. She's so ridiculous, just completely ridiculous.
It don't make no goddamn sense. I'm using your lines. It don't make no goddamn sense.
Gordon, you allowed yourself to be berated and embarrassed and denigrated these past 3 seasons and have nothing to show. You ain't even got a dime in the damn bank. You ain't got 2 nickels to rub against each other.
Not at all. You sitting there saying, "Hi, how are you?" in the damn FaceTime call. This man taking your wife.
No, ma'am. No, God.
He must have always been around. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's definitely, I'm allowing you to do some stuff. I'm in the room, like literally.
Just a mess,
girl.
Just a damn mess.
You seen the preview for the next episode, right?
Yes.
Whole ass mess, girl. It seemed like it's getting a little bit better. I don't know. You said he's usually real good in the first one, but I don't know. I feel like this part 2 might be a little bit better. No.
I have to see it to believe it. Part 2 and 3 are never as good as part 1.
Well, we'll definitely see about that. But that is it for the show. For that show, we'll move on.
Can we get to Summer House, please?
Yeah, we can get the Summer House shot. You know, I got some notes for that too. Because, girl, first of all, I just have a couple of things to say about a couple of people. Honestly, Nick, get the hell out of here. Girl, I done cut myself out. Hold on. Nick. I mean, do you want to timeline everything?
Leave my frat brother alone. That's my frat brother. Leave him alone.
Man, let me tell you something. He is a little weird though. Oh, what's up? We Are You Radio. Hey, that's my little station.
Hey, We Are You Radio. What's going on?
Hey, the station I'm on, honey. Okay, make sure y'all tune in every Monday.
Yes, We Are You.
Yes, I'm with Nick. The rest of those people are alarmists. What is that?
They are alarmists. My mother's an alarmist. I grew up knowing a bunch of alarmists in my family.
Have to tell me, okay, what's the
These are the people who the house is always burning down. Everything's a dramatic situation. Everything is always threat level red, DEFCON 1.
Not DEFCON 1, child. Girl. Well, I mean, it really started to ricochet after they had that little dress up scene, and they all was dressing up, and I guess Summer and Sharice got into it because they was playing some type of game and it said who the worst dress or whatever, and then Summer said Sharice, and Sharice got mad.
Well, Shanice's problem is this: she's a basket case herself. Let's just be clear. She's a whole basket case herself. Summer is also the wet dream of many therapists and psychiatrists out there. Okay. Because she got a whole bunch of stuff. Half the cast, especially the women, Jordan got issues in the head. Jasmine got issues in the head. Shanice got issues in the head. Summer got issues in the head. Bria Show got issues. Is something wrong with all of them Playboy skanks? All of the Playboy skanks on this show, all are basket cases. All of them.
You said all the women or the men too?
No, the Playboy skate, the ones who was working, stripping or Playboy, whatever they was doing together when they were friends.
They all definitely of them all seem like sheltered as a kid. You know, like the weird cousin that don't really go out all that much, and then they go to the function with all the other cousins and they start acting weird.
I said this on my live last week that they give me black kids that were not raised around black people. And then learned about black culture through social media, and now go on this thing to try to cosplay like they really about that life, and it doesn't come off authentic because it just really don't. Most of them just don't come off as authentic. At least Amir came on here and said, "Listen, I ain't grow up with black people. I ain't know nothing about black culture. I was raised by white people."
But no, that girlfriend was pissing me off because I'm like, "All right, bitch."
But you knew where he was going. You knew where he was going.
Came up in there.
Did you not watch the show last year? I know you did. That's how you met him.
And why he's so like he's like, oh, I can't be around all this twerking and debauchery and
you shouldn't have came.
Like
you shouldn't have came.
I can't stand when a person get a new person and they want to act all new, all holier
Right,
than thou.
all
Oh,
brand new,
I
and
can't do
I
this
can't do
'cause
this, and
I'm married.
child.
Like, girl, bye,
Listen,
girl. Anyway,
because
with your fine ass, you always
she
out.
is
You
fine. That bitch
always
is fine. I ain't gonna lie.
in almost every scene he didn't have no shirt on. I'm like,
I
yo,
know it's just gratuitous, and I love it.
gratuitous.
So listen, we don't. There's not a lot of shows where we get gratuitous, scantily clad black men on it. Not a lot of shows that give us
Uh-huh.
this. So I appreciate this show for giving me black men in various stages of undress. I'm
Oh
here
yeah,
for it.
yeah. Like it's like the casual. You see a little butt right here, a little butt crack. I'm like, oh, okay. It's a little refreshing. Come on.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Anyway, now that I forgot the new girl name, the one from Atlanta.
Noelle. I like Noelle.
She
I
messy.
like her.
She messy, and I love it.
I like
Like she
Noelle.
really is
She's the
causing.
authentic one. She's the
Yeah.
one. She's the girl from Round the Way.
Mm-hmm.
She give me girl from Round the Way, but
But
was the
she's
pretty girl
definitely,
from Round the Way.
yeah, she's definitely stirring the pot though.
Mm-hmm. And I'm here for
Yeah,
it.
yeah. I know.
Here
I'm
for
definitely
all
here
of
for
it.
it. I'm definitely here for that. Let me read some of these
But
comments.
but I knew when Shanice said she was going to be here the whole summer.
Mm-hmm.
I knew.
It's
I
gonna be
said this is
problems.
not going to go well
It's
because
not
remember she was only there for a few days last season, and she was damn near making everybody crazy last season.
because Xavier said the girlfriend insecure because she knows that he's dowdy and those women are badder than her. Yeah, they definitely better. I seen a picture of the girl, right? Ain't she like some basic white girl?
Yeah, she's some basic ass white whore.
Yeah, no. The only person I
Y'all
feel
know how I
truly
feel
is
about
in
white
tune
women.
with Blacklist is on. I feel like Preston is kind of in tune with Blackness.
Yeah, Preston is. Preston,
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you the ones who's really in who I feel like that Noelle,
Noelle.
Preston. I feel like Alex is, but Alex so quiet and just like he was one of them that was in the neighborhood but just kept to himself, didn't really want to be bothered with nobody. He was just like, I'm doing my
I
own
don't care
thing,
about Alex.
just
Alex,
right.
I don't care about Alex. He definitely gives like a little uppity vibes. Like, bitch, you think you better than me? Let me.
I mean, he's a noob. I mean, what are you expecting
I
to
mean,
be? We're
he's a
better
nuke.
than everybody. Yeah, he's a Kappa. Him and
Um,
Alex and Nick are Kappas. Preston and Silas, who was on last year, are
I know.
alphas.
Oh, the alphas.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it gets a little. Now, speaking of Nick, though, like they say he's a little bit too handsy.
Here's my thing.
There was a
I
couple
don't know
moments
if
though. There was a couple like with Jasmine, right? No, not Jasmine. What's the other girl name? Her
Jordan,
yeah. Where she was like, she had to literally like push him off, like because when she was doing whatever she was doing, he's like, no, move, like no, he do be a little handsy though.
but I think with people like that, you got to check them up front.
Yeah,
and they left it to Preston to carry the bone,
right. Which I'm like, come
was,
on.
which was messy. And Preston, why you want the gay man to go and be the messy one and go carry and be the bone carrier and carry the bones? Now I'm still not believing any parts of
Now Nick comes
Nicholas.
off.
I'm gonna tell you why it comes off performative, because I can't tell you he doesn't have key card membership down to the Rainbow Coalition compound. I'm telling you, he has key card admission down to the Rainbow Coalition compound. Just like if you remember last season when he was in all the girls' DMs, and this season now he's all touchy feely. You doing too much, sir.
Not you doing too much.
We already know this Tasia chick is your hag.
Clock that T.
She's your hag.
Clock that T.
And she agreed to come on the show and be your beard. And so you have to go out of your way to be overly sexual with the women when they don't even call for that. Like, remember he was at everybody DMs last year. Oh, I like you. I'm in love with you, girl. Who you trying to prove something to?
Ooh.
And now you over here touchy feely and touching everybody. Girl, it ain't even that serious for you to be doing all this touching and stuff.
But you know what? Somebody in the comments did say Shanice be doing that too, and I don't think Shanice is touchy feely or handsy. But like, girl, you're always in a thong twerking and stuff.
Yeah, I need you to get your titties from out of my face and get
And
your
you
ass from out my mouth.
That's public indecency.
Like, girl, your ass is always in my mouth and your titties is always rubbing against my cheeks.
And
girl, get away from me.
I always want to show them. I'm like, girl, like that's.
Go put some damn clothes on.
And didn't want to hide it behind. Oh, I ain't got no clothes because I ain't got a job.
Right now, you ain't got a job.
Bitch, you can go to Shein right now. Let me tell you something, and that is not no excuse for you not to have no damn clothes.
No, and then in the next breath, you want to be bragging about, oh, but the men that I date are of a certain caliber and stuff like that. Girl,
you city girl.
I hope y'all men was watching her on this show to let y'all know she ain't got a job nowhere in America, so she can go dig off y'all. I just hope y'all are watching it.
They're not watching.
I just women like that kind of scare me because I can only imagine. I don't want to cast aspersions on her, but I can only imagine her body count.
Not Shanice is a junkyard. I need you to stop, Harold. But no,
she is a drunkard.
That's not who you are. Nick looks so uncomfortable with all that booty shaking in his face.
Child, Nick is listen, he's trying to put on so that y'all don't clock the fact that he has key card admission to the Rainbow Coalition compound. And I love you. That's my frat brother now. I love you. Our organization accepts all men. We are a non-hazing organization that is open to all men of achievement. You don't have to project and be straight for us, sir. Shanice was stalking people at child. That came out last season, remember?
Not Tracy said how you a broke sugar baby with no clothes. I mean, girl, you can at least get some stuff off Shein. You get
but you telling us, but in the next breath, you telling us you dating all of these high caliber men. Didn't your mama teach you broke? Don't your coochie work? Like, don't your pussy work, bitch? You broke. Girl, and then in the next breath, you tell us, oh, because Summer's jealous because of all of the men that I date. Really?
She said that too. I was like, okay, y'all are
like, girl.
This is some friend to me ass fake like shit, and I feel like Noelle is definitely cracking down on both them bitches. Like, honestly, like she's understanding. Like, okay, yeah, Summer's a little.
Hey, everybody in the chat. I know some of y'all say y'all just came over from Really Be. Hey, y'all.
What's up? I seen Tracy. How y'all doing? You know, but no, yeah, it was definitely not given. I did not care for that.
And my thing is, they had that whole trip that they told us about to Jamaica, but then y'all the main ones talking about each other. Y'all don't like each other, so y'all could have let Jasmine come to Jamaica. I think they didn't want Jasmine to come because they didn't want her husband to come. Jasmine, that's what they'll want to tell you. The reason you don't get invited to shit is because they don't like your husband. Baby, they don't want him to come with you. That's why.
Yeah, they don't like him, and I don't blame him.
That last
episode, I was like, did not care for him. Noelle clocked Summer immediately. Yes, she did. Summer is weird because you know what? Summer definitely reminds me of one of my bougie little cousins' child. I am gonna go in too much, but like, yeah, Summer definitely gives very much character flaw. You know, I'm better than you. Like, she definitely, and for her to sit there and say, "Girl, you ain't got nothing to worry about," like, you know, you can talk to Nick. But in the confessionals, you saying something else, and I'm just like,
and at the table, Nick, you going off on Nick talk about it being inside of you, girl. You pressed,
not Nick Alex, but yeah, like you still want to like. I just don't get it. I don't get Summer. Like I used to like Summer last year. Summer was cool last year, but this summer I don't know what's going on, girl.
But Summer wasn't there the whole summer last year, was she?
No, she
Was she
was.
there the whole time last year?
She came. I think she came like the halfway.
Yeah, I don't think she came. I don't think she was there in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
I think she came like halfway through or something like that.
Yeah. Not Summer's a bird. She a bird. Stop.
She is. And how
Just
you
some
can
confused
tell
little
is
Christian girl.
she admitted that Nick told her from the beginning, I'm a fuck boy. And that's all I'm trying to be. I ain't trying to be in a relationship. He went and did what he told you he was going to do, which was blow your back out. And now you mad at him because you wanted to get some feelings and develop a relationship when all he told you what he was going to do from the beginning, come and blow your back out and keep it moving. And now you don't develop feelings, and then you're gonna lie to Noelle, telling Noelle, "Oh, it's okay, because I'm not that. It's not that serious, girl. It is."
You saying it's okay,
bringing it up.
But then you bring it up, and then you kind of getting pissed that she trying to interact with him. I'm like, Noelle, now you gotta fuck him, because girl, you ain't gonna keep playing these damn games. I'm sick of it. Next episode definitely seemed interesting though, because I think they get into there's a lot more arguments that's gonna pop off. I think we might get a little bit more drama this season than last season.
Oh, I think this season's gonna be a whole situation. I'm waiting. Yeah. I'm waiting for Noelle, because I feel a Noelle epic meltdown happening on them, and I feel her dragging somebody.
Do you feel like I feel like we need more niggas on the show?
Yes, because not all of these people that you can tell is trying to cosplay like they so bougie and they're so elitist and everything. And there's a difference. You know what I'm saying? We know people who grew up around, our people, and then you get some money, but you still, you could tell.
Right.
These are people who y'all ain't from y'all ain't about that. And they try, you could tell when they try and use certain slang and lingo, and it don't hit right. They just don't it seems like the white people who be trying to say stuff, and you be looking at them like I'm just saying
it ain't fitting, honey. It's not working, honey. You gotta find your own personality. I think like Amir, he definitely he doesn't try to act that way. Like I feel like he definitely he act,
he told you who he was from the beginning, and he's just him, and that's okay.
Like he was talking about, like I feel like right after you work out, you have to eat right. Like I'm like, girl, no, honey. I mean, but anytime. Anyway,
although it's so funny because body type wise, I would go for Nick because I like my man tall and skinny. So
no, body type wise, it would definitely be Amir. I need a little bit of meat on the bone.
That's too much. See, I feel like he might be too big. It's too big. I need somebody. If you act crazy, I can flip you like you could flip me. So
no, I'm telling you,
if I act crazy, Nick might fold me up, and I can't even. I'm not Nick. Amir might fold me up, and I can't even move. And I
need that. I definitely like the whole BDSM child choke me down.
I need to be able to get out of this.
I ain't gonna lie though. When I was at that Nicki concert, child, that was the Philly one. Something about the Philly niggas over there. They do.
Ooh, them Philly. Listen, I got family up there in Philly, and it's something.
Yeah, because it was one of them. I don't know if he was in the Rainbow Coalition or not, but he was in the section or whatever, and I guess he had to go by. And when you're in a concert, you gotta like stand up for them to move. So that's what I was about to do. He was like, "No, you ain't gotta stand. And I still stood up because I'm like, you ain't gonna get past me because I'm big as day. He gonna grab. I feel like Candy Birds don't grab me like on my shoulder, pushing me down. I'm like, because I got up and then he was like, I'm like, oh, hold up. Girl, I also went to my next girl. I'm like, girl, did he just? He's like, yeah. I'm like, okay, hold on. Well, let me see if he's one of the girls.
Y'all be doing too much at these Nicki Minaj concerts. Y'all have too much going on at these Nicki Minaj concerts.
A little frisky. Okay, let's be very clear. But no, I do desire to be dominated like that though. Like that's you don't like that. You just,
no, it's only if I let you. But please be clear. I need to be able to, at the drop of a dime, remind you and establish dominance and flip you like you don't flip me. I even just let you flip me and pin me down. I can't move.
Didn't somebody get arrested? No, he ain't. No, that damn dirty bubble, Dre Bay. He didn't get arrested. He got kicked out the Nicki concert. Okay, because he wanted to sit there and disrespect the queen and threaten to throw some stuff on the stage. So they got that.
But that's the one who have all of the porn skanks on his channel, right?
He got all the porn skanks. He do.
Yeah, ain't that's the one?
I know he be arguing with him.
That's what I'm saying. They be on his Bigo channel.
They be, yeah. I remember he had Graylin on.
They always be arguing with each other on his Bigo channel. I be like,
he had Brandon Graylin on there and shit, or whatever the man name is.
Graylin Purnell.
Yeah, Purnell. Yeah, him. He said,
I mean, he be having all the porn skanks over there. I be like, girl, they just ain't got over here.
One of the main porn skanks, and this will be our little segue. His man was outside of his complex, naked as hell, like ain't had no clothes on, walking around on Bigo Live. I think Aquarius or
Arquez.
Yeah.
They always, his boyfriend always fight. What's the boy named? Dreezy or something like that?
Yeah, yes, they had him on
they always fighting and carrying on. Remember, they done been in about 5 or 6 on air live knockdown drag out. We dragging each other fights. Like they be doing too much.
And my thing is this, because I seen him on my burner Twitter. I'm like, first of all, this man put a whole fucking tack in his ass or a goddamn just to show how tight it is. I'm like, y'all need to stop.
Yes, a nail. It was a nail. That was our quiz. Mm-hmm.
I'm like, these people, they ain't got brains. I'm sorry, they ain't got no damn brains. They got all this damn money because
to do some of the stuff they be doing and take some of the stuff they be taking. You got to be on something illicit. You got to be on some Tina and some of everything else, because some of the shoulder boulder mountain holders that they be taking inside their bodies, you got to be on something.
Arquez used to be cute. See what crack
he did back in the day. He did.
I think he still kind of do, but I could tell he's definitely on something. Like you think it has something to do with him?
He looks all drawn up like when Christopher gets on them drugs and his face be looking all drawn up like he's an extra for Christopher Brown, Christopher Maurice Brown. Like he be looking like an extra for Michael Jackson Thriller and shit.
I need you to stop. They all be goddamn coked up. I'm like, damn, y'all gotta get coked up for that. This takes some.
I mean, think about the size of the stuff that they be taking in their bodies and stuff like that. Like, girl, you got to be on something on it.
Yeah.
Child.
Well, child, ain't no Tina. That's crack, girl. Shut up. Not fold me like a chicken wing, Harold. Period. And that. I need to be filled.
I mean, I'm gonna let you fold me, but if you get too serious. Or if we doing the whole Arquez and Drizzy, I need to be able to
not girl done got
wrap you up and get 2 to the head, 3 to the body too.
It done got domestic, honey. Child, I don't know. That's why I stick with Ace Reckwoods and Crave, girl.
They say Ace Rockwood be on that shit too, though. Xavier. Now Crave Melanin, that's a lot of dark chocolate. Oh, that's a lot of man right there. Jesus God. Crave Melanin. Dear God above.
Now the one I like, you already know, Pablo Strokes.
Pablo Strokes all right for me. He all right.
He all
right for me. He all right.
Okay. I like Rico Prudette too. Prudette.
I've always liked Rico Prudette. I don't know why Rico is so cute to me. It's something about his personality that just it makes him endearing to me.
You know the one that be always we bring him up every time, but he got that curved dick and he bald headed. He just started doing a lot of bottoming scenes.
Raheem.
Yup. Mm-hmm. Raheem. Xavier just commented unpopular opinion. Raheem is the last star.
I mean, Raheem is a star. Let's be clear. Raheem right now is. In terms of the gay porn world, he's killing the game.
Yeah,
he is. I mean
he's
no shade.
In front of the scenes. I mean, he started doing a lot of the bottoming. I'm like, oh wow, I'm very surprised. You know who got me though? Marquel, you fucking liar. He did light skin.
Marquel.
Let me look him up, child. Hold on, let me check my burner, honey. because I just got him on. We got some other topics to get into. I don't know why we just started talking about.
Right. How we get to these porn skates?
Right. That we usually talk about that at the end. But no, what's his name?
Miss Bay thing.
Black Kales. There we go. Back Kales. Or Kales back. Kelz.
The one with the
he got that big ass
notes on his arm and got the net. He kind of light skin.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He gonna sit there do a video that he was bottom and then he made another video saying, "Oh yeah, I was like it was because you didn't see the angle."
I feel like it was for April Fools on his Instagram yesterday.
Ooh.
I think it was on his Instagram yesterday. Child.
Backstage trying to log in for the longest. I'm coming in from my
because you don't have too much happy hour. That's why you too. That hour was too happy, bitch.
Telling my business. What I tell you about telling my business, Teddy? We had this discussion. We talked about.
Okay, first of all, the Mama Medusa show off, honey.
Okay, she come up in
the building,
trying to act like she our mama, popping us on the hand and stuff. You know what I'm saying, girl? Coming here, popping with the belt and stuff.
We was definitely talking fresh.
I'm not prepared. I ain't got no drink. I've been drinking enough.
Girl,
what y'all talking about?
Child, we talking fresh.
He be a mannish. That's Harold and Xavier got him all mannish.
Not oh, Miss Bathing, hey. So we just got done with Potomac and Summer House. So I don't think it really.
Do you watch Summer House?
I did. So am I missing anything? It's a given? Is it worth? Should I invest? Is given?
It's only 2 episodes. Just come back.
You only 2 episodes out.
I'll go ahead and look over. Easy. I was binge watching Potomac over the weekend because I fell off. Hey, everybody, I fell off. But y'all already talked about it, so I.
Yeah, it's not.
You have anything to add?
Same thing. Fuck the sale.
Yeah,
Fuck her.
I don't need. Yeah, I just don't understand how we got here. How did Mia? I fell asleep and then I woke up and now Mia's that girl and she got the head seat. I've been out of the game for a while.
Now you've been out of the game, honey. Girl.
So I'm still confused. I'm still stuck.
Mia ain't shit. She's a bunch of lies.
Son ain't Gordon's son, girl.
I don't believe anything that comes out of her rabbit ass mouth.
I don't believe nothing come out of her mouth. That's what we said. That's exactly what we said.
That's what Ink said. I don't know, child.
I don't believe nothing.
Because she told us they had the babies by IVF, but now it's somebody else's baby. That's why I say I already have a whole story about how that baby might be Ink's. She was pregnant when Gordon Gartrell got with her. Gordon claimed the baby is his, and they came up with this IVF storyline. And now that I feel like what happened was everything that happened this season was for a storyline they were playing, and at a certain point it got serious. It's like I said on my channel. You ever see the 2 kids where they play fighting and play hitting? Eventually somebody hits somebody too hard. Now they fighting for real, and everybody still think they playing, but they really fighting. That's what happened with Gordon and Mia. This was all a storyline. And somewhere down the line, something got too serious for one of them, and all bets were off.
You're right. It did get too serious because even with the whole Jackie thing, with her like with the trigger warning with the essay, and you left me, and I'm like, what? Hold on. I skipped some episodes. I only caught the last.
No, you ain't wrong. You ain't missed nothing because I'm like. You introduced her as your best friend, and that happened years and years and years ago, and you've never addressed that. And now, girl, it's just child.
It's just a lot. It was just like it went from like, oh, we playing around and licking each other's coochie to you abandoned me in the house where I'm getting this, that, and the third. I'm like, wait, literally, like I'm taking a sip. I put my blunt down and I look up and I'm like, why are we crying? Like, wait, what happened? Like,
no, something ain't right.
I don't know what the fuck is going on. I love you, Candace.
I saw that, Xavier. They said they having a boy. And I was like, wait a minute, is that his wife? Is this some chick that he wanted to have a baby with? I was so confused. Crave Melanin is having a baby and it's a boy. I saw that today.
Who is that?
Crave Melanin is the porn skank. He's a beautiful black man.
Oh,
Beautiful.
Crave. Let me look him up.
Look him up. Crave Melanin. Just look him up. He's a beautiful.
So wait, he's straight then, right?
No.
Well, you just said he got a wife and kids.
I don't think that's his wife. That's no. This is news to everybody. The fact that he said he's having a baby just blew everybody out of the water. We were like, "Who is this chick? Where did she come from, baby, bruh?" You was in a whole ass relationship with what's the boy named Sexy J Ryder. They was in a relationship for years.
Oh wow! Oh wow! Oh wow!
Bisexual men exist.
I don't buy it.
My bad.
He might have just wanted to have a baby.
Okay, girl. But anyway, let's get into these hot topics because I did promise the other topics that we were going to talk about today. We can go ahead and go on to my Instagram to get up to the clips. Now, one other topic that I wanted to get into was none other than this woman right here.
Can I get you to put a bra on or something? Why you got to have your titties laying flat? Girl. Wait a minute. I can't even hear what she said.
We're not going.
I feel like you're going to put a bra on, ma'am, to pull him up. Lift him higher. Higher, Lord. Higher, Lord. Higher, God.
All right. It is kind of hard to concentrate. But what we're not going to do is body shame the black woman.
Come on.
All I'm saying is mama is much richer than us and can afford good bras, okay?
Okay, that's right, Xavier. Love the titties. Oh, let them hang, honey. Let them sag.
You got some. Don't worry about what the fuck we doing with them.
So
don't say nothing about listen. I don't want to hear because women always complain about niggas and they balls be hanging and stuff like that. Quiet as it's kept. I like low hangers, but
we comparing balls to titties.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I don't like low hangers. I like when they like.
I like low hangers.
You know, I'm like, ooh, yeah. You know, look like a little basketball.
I like it when they slap your chin or slap your ass. Either one. That's what I need.
Okay. Anyway, girl, to the topic. Okay. So Lizzo made a post talking a couple days ago talking about I'm tired of the people coming for me to say, another same old rant. And then she said that I quit. To which a lot of people, I know Teddy thought of something like quit social media. A lot of people thought she was quitting music. So she made this video.
Medusa, did you think she was quitting music or social media?
No, I thought she was quitting life. That's what I thought. I thought that I read too much into it. I was like, wait, do we need to go?
Hold on, I'll spit that out. Wait, stop it.
Stop it.
I
had a hard year last year.
Not Miss Parker. Yes, I know that's right, Harold. Stream Lizzo, period.
Oh God.
Here's my thing. She got on a video today to clarify that she's not quitting music, but she's quitting giving any negative energy attention. My thing is this, I'm gonna start. You could have just said nothing. If you
why did you need to tell us that? Why did you need to tell us that?
Not giving negative energy attention is not saying anything. It's the for you to sit there and vocalize that now people, I mean, it's kind of true. It's looking true that people say that you should be looking for attention.
It's giving attention.
And it's like, girl, like, and why do you do that when I don't know how y'all feel on this panel, but Lizzo makes good music and she's very talented, so she doesn't need to. Oh, girl, no. We're not.
Okay, music she has all right. It's okay.
I mean, it's all right. Ain't nothing wrong. I'm gonna tell mama about.
Okay, hold on. Y'all just don't like it. Y'all, that's fine.
No. It's okay. It's not Summer Walker stuff, but I mean, because she's bad. Summer Walker is horrible.
Oh, I think Summer Walker's music is better. I prefer her music more. But
I think Summer Walker is horrible.
Girl,
I think she's horrible.
Like she's mumbling.
Lizzo is one of those people where, like, I've said this before, if I'm out at the club or a bar and they have a Lizzo, that's fine. But if I'm at your house, if I'm in my house in the comfort of my home, and you put on some goddamn Lizzo, I'm gonna look at you like you fucking crazy.
I'm gonna look crazy.
Girl, no, it's first of all.
Let me land. Out of all the things that you could have played, like why? Okay, come on. Like
what I would like to hear. I'm gonna tell you what I would like to hear from Lizzo. If I was gonna get an album from Lizzo, this is the musician in me. Give me a full classical flute playing album where you over here laying out, because I'm a musician. Give me that, and I will listen. I will blow that up, because she's a very talented instrumentalist. She's a very talented. I'd love to hear her do an album doing that. But in terms of her singing and stuff like that,
Lizzo is a very talented musician. First of all, she can make she has I mean, she doesn't have like a lot of hits, but she has a lot of good music. And I don't care what nobody says, Lizzo is very talented in that way. And I feel like if she just focused on the music and shut the goddamn up and just make music, I hate to sound like the person say shut up and dribble, but like you are literally bothered by everything, and it's starting to look like you are looking for attention. And I get it. You know, you grew up big. You know, that's just.
But no. You want the attention, but you can't have it both ways. You can't always be attention seeking and then get mad when you get the attention, but it's not the attention you were seeking. You don't get to choose. You know what happens when that attention comes.
But
you just gotta live with it.
That's how I feel about that's how I used to feel about, y'all probably gonna drag me for this. That's how I used to feel about that damn Chloe Bailey. Remember when she was coming up on the camera licking the
dreamy. She be doing too much too. She be doing too damn much.
She's calmed down now. She's finally got the point, but there was a lot of attention-seeking behavior. Her sucking on lollipops, licking on microphones, coming on live in her underwear, and just like doing little things. And then when people would react, then she would start crying. Like
she did. First of all, she did not cry. She would just sit there and be like, you know what? She would come at people. She ain't never cry.
I feel like she was looking for somebody to come and beat her box in. That's all. I think she's one of them girls looking to get her box beat in and was advertising, because she's really a closet freak and just said, fuck this shit. That closet shit ain't getting me what I need. Let me come out and be public with it and have somebody come beat my box in. I'm just saying, if you want your womb plunged, honey, you could have just told the people.
Yeah, no. I mean, and quiet as it's kept, I loved Chloe. I love her run. I like her album. Like, even though in pieces, like I said, probably didn't do as well as she thought it would have, but I felt like she did what she had to do. But you know, it is what it is. People don't like music. Music is subjective, okay? And that the fact of the matter is that Lizzo, just make music, do what you got to do. Stop making everything about, oh, I'm quitting. Don't announce that you about to do. That's just like somebody announcing, I'm going off social media. I just want to
put on this good bra.
I need you to stop. Just because
if you're gonna go all natural, ma'am, why you got all this makeup? You should have just came out there with no makeup or nothing like that. Don't try to be getting all done up and then leave the bra off.
Teddy, Chad, I'm done. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. Okay. Anyway, could we talk about this awkward scene with Jerrod, Carmichael, and
I had a whole 5-minute breakdown and unpacking and undressing of him yesterday.
Oh my goodness! Wait, what did you say?
It's centered around representation of the Black gay community, that we don't have any real representation
of
any real representation of the Black gay community. Let's be clear.
Mm-hmm.
He truly did not want any part. He don't like Black boys. Let's be clear.
Okay, you talk about Tyler.
He don't want Tyler nor Jerrod.
Yeah,
neither one of them. He fell in love with the fact that, see, he's over here with these white people that are sensationalizing the fact that he has a big black cock, and that's all they want from him. That's all they want from him.
You talking about Tyler?
No, I'm talking about Jerrod, Carmichael.
Oh, Jerrod do?
That's all. Yeah.
Oh, that's
That's all they want from him.
Who is they? Who is they again?
The white people.
Okay.
And some Latinx as well.
Mm-hmm.
But he wants nothing black. The problem is that just satisfies your sexual desires, but in a relationship, there's the whole other side that you're missing. Those white people are never going to be able to fulfill all of that. Let's just be clear and honest. And so what happens is he's looking for somebody that can fulfill that part of the need to be with someone. And his best friend did that.
Yeah.
But his best friend was like, bro, you my bro, I don't see you. And people were mad at Tyler. And Tyler was not wrong.
But is there
you were wrong?
Yeah.
Because he told you in the beginning, bro, we best friends, you my bro. What are you talking about? That's some stuff you do when you just getting in the community and you 18, 19, 20 right. trying to figure it out. And so now your friend, you want to be, in a relationship with them, and you have to learn and figure out, that's not it. That's your friend, that's your bruh, that's your Judy, or whatever you want to call them. That's not the person you're trying to be in a relationship with. And for all of this stuff that people were saying to Tyler, when Tyler first sat his ass down, he was very serious. And he told him point blank what it was. After that, when you made a whole spectacle out of it, the man walked in there. He was like, wait, what the fuck is happening here? It's like you didn't even give these people the chance to consent to you putting all of this out there. And everybody may not want to have this intimate of a conversation for the whole world to see. So you wanted a shit show. You brought the whole, you brought this and made this a circus. So now let me give you a goddamn show. I don't blame him. You wanted to show.
I definitely feel like there was definitely you thrusted, and I said this on my TikTok. I said you thrusted cameras onto this man for this awkward moment of you talking about when you came out and was like, "Oh, I want to, I have feelings for you." But you did say something that kind of struck something in me too, because I feel like in our community, when it comes to having friends within the Black community, like in the Black gay community, it is hard to decipher. Oh, this is your friend. This is not your, because like niggas just start being nice to you. They treating you well, and you start thinking, okay, ooh, is this like some type of attraction? Is this platonic? When you're young. Now this man old as hell. Like you should definitely.
You're 36.
Yeah.
And see, this is what the problem is. This is why I say.
What you saying?
I didn't know he was that old. I thought he was like.
Yeah, he's 36. And the problem is this. There's no good representation of the true Black gay community here. You can tell you weren't brought up in the community, and you missed the whole thing that being in the Black gay community here. See, what I had to break down is this. Let me give me 5 minutes to cook on this and break down.
Okay, I got
down. Jerrod's Carmichael's crux of his issue is his centers around his mother and his father and his family. And that's the story of a lot of Black gay men, because the Black household doesn't celebrate that, doesn't want any parts of you being gay. The reason for you needing to truly be a part of the Black gay community is you get taught lessons of how to affirm yourself, how to know that there's nothing wrong with you, how to first love yourself, how to find friends, how to find family and community who will teach you, nah, girl, that ain't the person you need to talk to. Nah, that ain't it right there. All of the things and the nurturing that comes with community, that comes with growing up in that, because you have to be retaught how to be a person. You have been broken down, castigated the entirety of your life. And in the Black gay community, what we for a long time, and it's just been in the last 15 years, maybe especially during your adulthood, Xavier, where there's this opening of the space of the Black gay community, because that never was it. We were really a cocoon and needed that, so that there was this nurturing, and you had the opportunity to relearn how to be yourself, learn how to truly love a Black man. That first Black man you love is yourself. And then that starts to teach you how to fall in love with other Black men. But then when you put these people who they got out there now, they all have the same story. I don't like Black men because how my brothers treated me, and my uncles, and the kids in school, and all of that stuff. But that's because you never were a part of our community. Well, you would have learned that we're not all that way. You would have learned to love yourself and not have this. And so,
but see, he
that's
came
why
out
there's
as
this
an
arrested development going on with him. This man had Grindr hookups coming to his house. And you got money,
toes,
sir.
He was sucking on their white man toes and shit.
First of all, you don't have Grindr hookups coming to your house because you might get robbed. So you got money. They coming to your house.
Where do y'all meet? I'm sorry. Where do y'all meet the grinder? Because y'all go to a hotel.
Oh no, I mean I go. Well,
you go to their house.
Yeah, you go to their house, but I never really got into that. Like unless like, yeah, no, I didn't do the grinders and jacks. To be honest, quite as
now some people or you meet in the or you may go on a date.
We came from school. It was from school, college, other schools.
Or you could go on a date. You could, hey, we gonna meet in this public place. Let's go on a date. Hey, let's do this.
Mm-hmm. He should have got jacked at least. Not because he don't want no black dudes.
He don't want nothing black.
He called his boyfriend he's a vanilla king. I remember that too, and I was just like,
yeah, it was ridiculous.
Wait, who is this nigga? I'm sorry. Like,
he's a comedian. Yeah. He's a famous comedian. He was on Saturday.
And here's the deal. Here's the other part of it. You are known for being a comedic writer. Mm-hmm. This whole serious side you're trying to do, this whole dramatic, it's not working for you.
It's not landing well. It's very awkward and cry for help.
Okay, so he's a comedic writer for SNL.
Well, I wouldn't say SNL, but he's a comedic writer. I mean, he became a
comedic. He writes for a lot of shows and sitcoms and comedies. And
stuff like and then he had his own special on HBO. So he
had his own sitcom, The Carmichael Show.
Oh yeah, he did. Yeah.
Oh, that's him. Oh, I do. Okay.
Yeah, he recently come out too.
Oh, so he wasn't out on the show then.
No, he's been in the closet. I think that's the problem too. When you I came out in high school, I got some experience. Like people that come out when they're adults, like they have to go through the whole experience of now discovering yourself. Well, should I act like this? Should I act like that? Finding yourself, just like what you said, you are re-becoming a person.
Mm-hmm.
To do that as an adult.
Mm-hmm.
That is hard because I'm not gonna hold you. When I first came out, I want to say I was like him. Like I wanted white guys. Like I wanted like there was certain things that I did want, and in certain way I said, oh, I should act feminine. I need to roll my neck and do all this other stuff because that's what gay people do. And then you grow up, and then you really figure out what you want, who you are, and in some part you still finding that. I'm in my 20s. I'm still still kind of find out who I am.
And the good part about Community was you saw,
but there was no community for some people.
The full palette of the community. You saw the masculines, you saw the feminines, and everything in between. And so you got around. But all of this, you're too old for this, sir. You're too old.
What is his fixation with white men? What is that about?
The same reason that they promote and market all of the same black gay men that they do. They only want to promote and market the black gay men who like white men and who center their relationship around them to feed into their BBC fetishes.
He's saying that he likes white men because black men didn't like him. Is that because I didn't watch the show, but from what I see on Twitter, that's what they're trying to imply. Is that what he's trying to imply?
I mean, he's not saying he's not.
He hasn't said that, but that's
he hasn't said I'm only dating white men.
All of these people.
You just see him with a bunch of white men.
But did he speak to why he only dates white men? Though, did he on the show?
He didn't come out and say that he only dates white men either. But the only people you're having sex with are white or white presenting Latinx men.
Was that ever addressed? No.
Was what?
Was that ever
addressed it a little bit on the special that he had, that Rothaniel special? It was real clunky, real awkward, real off-putting, and it fell into the same basket of fuck shit that you hear from people like the Sean T's of the world, the RuPauls of the world, the Billy Porters of the world, and all of the other
and I think it's funny because Tyler the Creator falls into that same category. Now let me cook because that whole Odd Future, whatever the fuck niggas that like to fuck on niggas type shit, like that whole rap era, they all only date white people. Frank Ocean only dates white men and white trans women or Latino, whatever the fuck he's into, like whatever, only white and Latino people. That's it.
But all of the people you're naming, they didn't come out of our community. They didn't come out of who we are. And so that's why I keep saying it's no representation.
Oh, I get it. Oh, listen, fuck all of these people. Fuck every person I just fucking named. I don't fuck with none of them anti-black ass niggas. And so the fact, and then like not only that, Tyler the Creator is a fucking weirdo. He literally makes music about raping women and raping pregnant women. And the fact that Jerrod Carmichael is so in love, out of all the niggas to be in love with, the fact that that's this weird, the weird grapey one is the one that you have these weird.
Let's also be clear. I fully expect this show and him to come away with 2 or 3 Emmys, because white people live on this type of weird ass shit where black people look like this caricature or something that's like a sideshow or some weird. That's why they love Donald Glover and his weird ass, and they love this stuff.
It's critically acclaimed, like,
and so that's the image that other white people across America can have of black people. Because let's be clear, you become the representation for the entirety of the black delegation. Let's be clear.
The stuff that he was getting into is not what we be doing, Chad. Let's be very clear.
Tyler does not date black men. He might fuck on them, but he does not date them. He only dates. He said it. He made it clear in his music. He made it clear, like, oh, I only kiss white boys. I've been kissing white boys, not just boys. He needed to make it clear, oh, just white ones. He's a fucking weirdo. Like, yeah. It's almost as if y'all think that, like, you sucking a white man's dick makes it a little less gay because the dick is pink, but you being with a black man is like, oh no, that's that gay shit for real. Get the fuck out of here.
They said Tyler dates black men well. He dated Jaden Smith Gerbach. Jaden is great. He has stopped saying that man gay.
I don't know what he is, but they didn't date. They might have did some shit behind closed doors.
Although I would love to be a fly on the wall when they had sex. Oh dear God!
Shut up!
I'm just saying. I just would love to be a fly on the wall when they did do something. If they did, God.
Not no Tyler though. Not no Tyler.
Exactly. Both. Yeah. No. I'm all right. I'm all right. I hate him. I hate him.
But yeah, I now I personally am going to watch, because I just want to be able to dispel all of the horrible things that are going to come out of this show, so that I can dispel a lot of the shit that people are going to see and think is a representation of my community. Because I hate when people have this jaded or flawed view of what my community is, and we just don't have representation out there right now.
And he doesn't, and clearly he, first of all, you're a newbie, or you're a new vampire. You just got turned. So no, you don't know a lot about the community, and I don't think that just because one person's actions or one person's like personality, it doesn't determine. I think people are mature enough to realize that, hey, we're not a monolith. There's other types of gay people, just like there's other types of black people.
That's why I said it's about the community, because there's so many different facets of the community. We're not just all thinking one way.
You're saying he's a newbie because he just came out?
I'm saying, like, you're new to this lifestyle. Like, yeah, you had the feelings. You probably was DL. But it is a difference.
But living in your truth is very different than just going to having sex.
Okay, that's fair. I just wanted clarity on that, because I'm like, well, hasn't he always been a part? I mean, aren't DL? It's a
paradigm shift, because now you dealing with niggas that probably is your friends, your family. Yep. You probably lose some loved ones. You probably lose some friends. Like, you have to, and you have to do this all on your own. You have to
deal and navigate around that, because that's what ends up happening is
DL people can hide behind that
opening of the wound of your own self-worth that you dealt with even when you first got closeted. Like, it's a whole process and things.
So I think he is going through that process of just like, he's finding. Hopefully he gets on the right track eventually, but he's in
the other part about it is, I don't think that he wants to sit down with his own brain and demons and have a real conversation. So you want to put this stuff on you want to have the cameras because you're so used to acting and portraying certain things, and so you're doing this duality situation. You really trying to get your real emotions out there, but you're trying to do it as if you're acting in a role and character, and that camera gives you the feel of doing that alternatively while you're really trying to put your real feelings out there. And it just it's off-putting, and you can't expect everybody to want to be in on that, and everybody doesn't want that done on camera. Hell, the alleged boyfriend, they said the guy who has on the mask and the shades and is covering himself and they're doctoring his voice, that's his boyfriend, the white boy. That's a mess.
Oh, that's the Vanilla King, girl. Bye.
He doesn't, even the Vanilla King don't want to be seen with you in public.
Oh, and that's oh, girl, what's going on in my life, honey? And I need you to understand, like, and I know he's not like up there, right? But like, if he has to do that, man, Jerrod, know who you are. It's almost like the conversation I had because I was talking to my best friend about Beyonce. I'm like, but you're Beyonce, like you can do all, like you are you. You know what I'm saying? If this man is hiding behind a goddamn mask because he don't want to be seen with your ass,
with your black ass,
your black famous rich ass.
And he's also a dark-skinned black man. Let's be very clear. It's a specific type of black man that they like to fetishize and they like to be, seen with and like to benefit from. And Jerrod Carmichael is just not that. He's a Jerrod or Jerrod.
It's Jerrod. You know, I'm not gonna whitewash this. You're Jerrod. We black over here. It's Jerrod.
Jerrod.
Because your real first name is Rothaniel. Let's be clear.
Oh no, child. Oh yeah, you is. Yeah. I can see why. It's his mom. His mom don't mess with him.
Yeah, his mom is like a God-fearing black woman that says she don't want her son to be a part of all of that.
She's trying to pray to get away. Yeah.
Mind you, his daddy had 2 families.
I would pray. I'm sorry. I would pray. I would have to pray to get away too if my son was sucking some white dick too. That would be a problem.
Not pray to get away from some white dick, honey.
Now, if you're gonna suck some dick, at least bring me home a black one. God damn it, what the fuck is going on?
Girl. Anyway, this was definitely an interesting conversation. I think I got one more, or maybe speak. Should we speak on this?
No.
Yeah, we should. Or you gotta go?
Are we talking about Boosie?
I mean, do y'all want to?
I don't even know what happened with him.
Girl, he said men shouldn't be wearing nail polish.
I ain't got time.
No, I have nothing to say. He said the same thing, looking like
with them 2 earrings. Come on.
Did y'all listen to Cowboy Carter?
Yes, I did.
You like it?
I will say this though. I will say this about the Cowboy Carter. I got the pictures for it. Definitely there was some songs on there that had to grow on me. I do have a good 5 songs that I got on my personal playlist. I'm not a country person, so a lot of the songs didn't really come like, oh wow, oh okay, like it wasn't like Renaissance where I immediately was in love with Renaissance. Right. Country, but I love everything that she's doing with it. I love that she's like, fuck this shit. I can do it if I want to. Y'all can't. You can't colonize this genre when we started it. I love her for that, and I'm gonna support her on the sidelines. But no, I mean, I'm happy for her. I got a couple songs on it. I like not everything.
Y'all know, I'm not a Beyonce fan. I applaud her for standing in the face of bigotry and racism and telling them, you can't tell me what I can't do. I applaud her for that. Because I think there's a fine line between saying, hey mom, this is not your deal. We have our country artists. You're not authentically country. And just, kind of stay in your lane, and the racism that these people were trying to have. It would be like Beyonce saying, oh, I'm finna come out with a classical opera album. It's one thing for people who are in that genre to say, hey girl, just stick over there to your R&B. We're classically trained. We've been doing this for years. We got years in the and we don't like people just playing around with our stuff. And what people were doing, which was being overtly racist and bigoted and discriminatory. Now, with that being said, do what you got to do. If you want to go over there, baby, go. However, you should have left my damn song Jolene alone. I have loved Jolene for a long time, and I don't like what you tried to do with it. You tried to turn it into a pseudo R&B, pseudo country. Leave the shit where it is. Leave it alone. But you know what? I tried to tell her to leave it alone, and all you're doing, because guess what? Every time you sing Jolene, you ain't making no money. Guess who's making money? Dolly Parton is racking up. So you should have left the lady song
Dolly
alone.
Parton was all over this album. Like she was
why?
saying,
I don't blame her. You know why she was? Because she knew, oh, these people gonna kill for my song Jolene, just like they killed for my song I Will Always Love You. And Dolly Parton has made hundreds of millions of dollars once again off the back of a black woman. And that's why I said before she made the album, just don't do Jolene. Yes, it was me being selfish because I love Jolene, but two, you're smarter than that, Beyonce.
But my question is, what if she? What if
she's
she,
really not, and you're giving her too much credit.
Okay, but hold on, wait.
Smart and intelligent is not.
Wait. Hold on. But my thing is this: like, what if she wanted to do that song though? Like, it's not like let's cancel out all. The person gonna make money. The originator of the song gonna make money. This, that, and the third. Okay, fine. What if
even if I leave that out, it's just not a good remake of the song to me.
Okay, well, I mean, at the end of the day, it is doing
for me. I'm just saying
on the charts, but you know, her album
is because most of the people going up for the song never even heard the original song. That's all they know is the Beyonce version.
I don't think that's true.
I don't think that's true at all.
Can I give my thoughts?
Yeah, you can go ahead.
I thought it was a cute album. I listened to it while I was at work. There was definitely a couple bops. There were definitely a couple skips. Like I found myself just like, okay, turn. That's enough.
The songs were long. Some of them songs long as hell.
Yeah, I didn't hear the whole. I didn't even get through the whole thing. I got to like the.
I only made it through half.
Yeah,
and I was like, enough.
I intend on listening to the rest of it. It was cute to me. But I don't appreciate her collabing with racist ass, bigoted ass Miley Cyrus. Like that was my issue.
That was a good song. No, I'm not gonna hold you.
That was somebody else. Miley Cyrus has disrespected the black community. She used the black culture and then talked shit about black culture when she was done profiting off of us. And it's like 1 minute y'all calling Beyonce pro-black and saying that she's actually really down for the community, and then the next minute she's making music with racist white people, white bitches who disrespect and appropriate our culture. So, I mean, and while draped in the garments of the red, white, and blue flag, like
not draped in the garments of the red, white, and blue flag, child. It's some messaging behind everything, though. But I mean, it is what it is. People are gonna have their.
But the messaging contradicts that Black Power cosplay bullshit that she was on just a couple years ago. Like,
I think this whole country thing is a cosplay thing. Is her cosplaying as a country artist? But I'm just because she got mad that they went in on her at the country music at the CMAs. But that's
I don't believe that. I think she always wanted to do country and she couldn't because they told her.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that at all. I don't believe she always wanted to do country at all.
She got country records for one of her first albums. Come on, hold on. Let's go through the catalog because she has in the past made country music before, country sounding music.
What was her country album?
Okay, come on, and anybody in the chat can attest for me. There's definitely
some song from the first album.
Okay, hold on, I'm about to show you
because that's when early Beyonce. I'm your girl. I fell off.
He had R&B, but there was definitely like country infused music that was on one of her first albums. I'm not sure if it was B-Day. It was one of them songs that people like because they like to bring it up, saying that
I believe. Listen, I believe Beyonce is a great country artist, just like I believe she's a great actress and a great orator, and she's none of that. Just because she does it does not make her great at it, and doesn't mean that she's fit for it. Just because you can do something doesn't mean you should. Just because she can go and get an acting gig, she don't need to be acting in nobody's
why do we want artists to stay
just
in their
because
lane? Why do we want artists to stay in their lane? Like she has literally done everything.
That doesn't mean you did it well. That doesn't mean you did it well.
Okay, doing it well. Well, she's always been.
No. If you're going to say that, if you're going to say, why can't you do it? You can do it, but you can also be subject to criticisms and critiques and being told that you didn't do that well.
I I do. I don't think that this is a country album. I think it's country infused, country inspired. You think that this is a country album?
Well, no, I think this is definitely country infused. I think,
especially
well, let's look at the messaging though, because when she made that statement on Instagram some days ago before the album dropped, she said this is not a country album, this is a Beyonce album, and basically that meant like this will be country, but it's going to be infused into her, like into her little. So it's I don't believe that it's fully country.
What that tells me is you did exactly what I said before. You're cosplaying when you're not really country, and so you're saying, "Well, I'm gonna just do my thing and appropriate what my shtick on country is." Let's just be clear, and that has nothing to do with white people or black people, because we know black people started country, and there are a whole lot of black people in country right now. But my thing is, you're appropriating what you believe is country. It's just like when we have people that appropriate things that are out of our culture, and they say, "Oh, I'm not trying to do that. I'm just doing me," and we see exactly what it is.
Thank you, Xavier. And this is not appropriate a genre. I'm sorry, this, and I can do you can. If she can't do country, I don't want to see nobody else coming into the rap. I don't want to see no white person coming up in here saying, "You know what, I'm going to start rapping now."
Darren, I think you're missing my point. This has nothing to do with her being black, white, blue, or purple. Because like I said, there are a lot of black people in country right now. That's what they do. That's their thing. So it has nothing to do with her being black, because there are already black people in country and they do it well. My thing is, Beyonce, when you sound like somebody who's an R&B singer or a pop singer trying to go over into country, and it for me.
But let's be clear though, none of us here are country connoisseurs, so I mean, is it us defining whether it's a country album or not is really irrelevant. Let's be very clear. So I mean, at the end of the day,
I mean, who's the one that's supposed to determine it?
Country I guess people that really get into the content, and I'm sorry, I feel like Beyonce really does love country music. I feel like it's a genre that was near and dear to her and that she wanted to do, but she really couldn't, because when you just come out of the
I don't even know where that comment comes from.
What comment?
So Mariah and Rihanna shouldn't do R&B. That's an asinine comment. That's just a real asinine comment.
Wait, hold on. Xavier. What do you mean, though, Xavier? What do you mean? Like, explain.
That's just an asinine comment.
Hold on, Teddy. Like, come on. Not because I think I know where he's going. Like, just explain that a little bit, Xavier, because I think I know where he's going with that. But girl, at the end of the day, these bum ass bitches at CMA want to tell her that she can't do what she wants to do, and she said, "Bitch, I'm gonna do it because I'm Beyonce."
Yeah, and she did it. That doesn't mean she did it well.
Okay, well, I think if Beyonce came out with but see, you Teddy, I think if Beyonce came out with a R&B album, you will be having the same conversation. Well, she ain't do it well. Like, it's nothing that she can do.
No, my thing is with Beyonce, like, my love or hatred for Beyonce notwithstanding, okay? Beyonce is who she is. Beyonce is pop R&B leaning, okay? That's what Beyonce is. She's pop R&B leaning. And the reason that I say that she's pop R&B leaning, to me, for you to be real R&B, and I come from the real days of R&B, your R&B has to have some good soul gospel in it. Beyonce doesn't have soul gospel in her like that. For her, she doesn't have that. So that's what she has, more of a pop feel to her. So she's pop R&B leaning. That's what Beyonce is. She could do R&B, but it's going to have more of a pop feel and flair to it. Beyonce has some songs that I like. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say that. Yeah. But for me, when I look at Beyonce saying, "Oh, I'm putting out a country album," it would be to me like Beyonce said, "Oh, I'm finna do this classical opera album." Sure, you can do it. Sure, you can have somebody come with you teach you how to do the language and all of that stuff, but it's still gonna come off like girl.
Right. I mean,
and that's where I'm coming
from.
from.
Do you get into country though to know what is real country and what's not? Because it was the same conversation that people was having about Isaiah Banks. It's like you're having this 3-tier thesis, and I'm like, girl, you do house music.
Now let's be clear. Let me see what Xavier said.
Okay, yeah, he did, yeah.
Bless his heart, Mariah.
Let me show you.
I'm getting the text from my husband telling me to wrap it up.
Oh, not wrap it up, honey. Wrap it up. Rihanna is Bayesian. She grew up listening to music that was R&B. Her album was clearly West Indian inspired, but she transferred into R&B pop music. Good girl.
She didn't transfer into R&B. She transferred into more so pop. That's what she transferred into, pop. She didn't transfer into R&B. Rihanna transferred into pop.
You're arguing about semantics at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, she transitioned into a different genre, and that's fine. It's the album. The point is, the album was all right. I think that can we all agree that the album was just all right? It wasn't great. It wasn't bad. It was okay. It was a nice album.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead, Beyonce. Just
girl, okay.
my problem become Medusa when these people be windmilling like everything she put out is the greatest thing this side of heaven, and I'll be looking at them girl.
I haven't seen that. I think everyone, even the Beehive, I think even with all their delusions, I think even I've heard like avid Beehive members say that they're not a big fan. The album got skipped.
Yeah,
you don't know the Beehive members. I know there. Dear God,
I don't know.
I think this is definitely something that's out of a lot of people's comfort zone. Like I said, I'm not into country. I only had one country song before this album. Yes,
I have country albums.
Oh, okay, all right. You get into the country. Okay, I did not know that.
I used to talk to a guy that was. Really
I have albums of country. That's why.
Oh, okay.
Like I was a huge Reba fan, huge Dixie Skanks, huge old school Billy Ray.
But we got to break out of that old school though, because we're in the future. This is 2024. People.
It is. You asked me, and I'm telling you what I had.
Okay, Sadie. All right.
And Dixie Skanks, and the Dixie Skanks are more so pop country than just. They have some country, but they have a lot of stuff that intertwines.
I mean, look, I don't know, Jail. We done had a whirlwind of topics today. Okay.
Are we done? Oh, okay.
I mean, I did want to talk about Porsha, but I don't know if I feel like everybody got to go.
Oh, I don't know nothing about Porsha. I don't pay.
They saying I don't know nothing about Porsha.
I don't know her. I don't really know her like that.
Okay, hold on, real quick, because I always trying to sneak in the topic. Did you hear about Shakira saying that the Barbie movie emasculates men?
Well, she said that her sons felt they were emasculated. Girl, you need to.
That's such an adult term. I'm so surprised that they said that. I felt emasculated.
And you didn't correct them.
It's not, but the Barbie movie is not for kids.
Not Shakira's a bird.
It's a 13 movie. Why are they even watching that anyway?
Why are we listening to a woman whose lyric says, "Lucky that my breasts are small and humble, so you don't confuse them with mountains"? What do you want from me? Those are lyrics from her song. You never know
what Shakira be saying. Shakira. Not Xavier said Shakira a bird. She is a whole ass bird. Didn't her husband kind of had slept on her, literally not slept on her, but slept around on her? And you talking about? Come on. You want to talk about positive representation of men?
I mean, I'm not even trying to be xenophobic or nothing, but isn't that how it gets down in the Latin culture? I mean, isn't that why? That's why a lot of the Latin girls, let them tell it. That's why they love black men so much, because their men treat them like shit. They don't ever mention the treatment that they're getting in their community. They always want to talk about all the preferred treatment that they get in ours, but they never talk about all the assault and all the other shit they're doing theirs. Talk about your shit and talk about why your ass got ran out of your community, and that's why you're over here. Okay.
Go off.
Medusa, go off.
Go off.
Look, and let me tell you something. The words and the leaks.
You will know.
Oh no, this one. Yeah, Shakira, you're definitely delusional. Get out of here.
Yeah, girl, go sit down somewhere.
Barbie. Why was your sons watching it anyway? That was my question. That's not something that you watch with your sons.
That movie is not for kids, especially for the little young. That movie is not for kids.
It's not.
You think it's not for little girls?
I was told by other moms who brought their daughters to see the Barbie movie that they felt like some of it was not. They thought it was going to be for kids, and they felt like some of it was a bit much for like little girls, like 10 and younger. So no, it's
a 10-year-old girl it's not for a 10-year-old girl.
They made like references. They talked about sex.
I thought it was PG-13. What's the movie rating on Barbie?
They weren't talking about sex. I've seen the movie.
About her body part. They talked about
there was
stuff where it was just like
rating.
Like there was a character that slapped her ass. Like there was definitely
it's PG-13.
Questionable. Okay, all right.
I mean, granted, I was definitely watching PG-13 movies before I was 13,
mm-hmm.
but I knew not to comment on them because I stayed in a child's place.
Right. Come on now. It just didn't make any damn sense. And Shakira, you lost some brownie points. Now, my last topic I want to get into before we get up out of here. They saying Simon reportedly wants Porsha to turn over all communication with Bravo producers regarding him and their divorce amid the return to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Now, my question is this: are they're taping? They already done taped? Because he's saying that he doesn't want the footage to come out on the show, and I'm like, they already started taping.
Bravo gonna do like they always do. They'll edit them out and keep it moving.
And that's bad for Porsha because, girl, your screen time will be affected. Honey, your bills will be affected. Okay, as a Boston CEO. Okay. Girl. Damn, Porsha.
No, I'm not getting that line out my head. Damn it.
What line?
Lucky that my breasts are small and humble so you don't confuse them with the mountains. I don't know why that's stuck in my head. That's what messed up whenever, wherever we're meant to be together.
Princess Nokia. What's up with the Latin girlies?
Not Princess Nokia.
Remember she was like, "Oh yeah, men like my small little girl shape."
Ooh.
What the fuck?
Ooh, we gotta Rosetta Stone her music just to be sure she ain't saying no.
Not Rosetta Stone her music. People still use Rosetta Stone. I thought they had apps for that now.
They got Google Translate. Not y'all ignoring Porsha up in this.
Yeah, we don't care.
Poor Porsha. Well, that is it. We was on here for a good hour and 38 minutes. I hope y'all enjoyed the show. We definitely got into some things. It got a little heated for a little. Let me stop. We're gonna be arguing backstage. Like, nah.
We won't. We don't do no arguing like that.
You know I kid, honey.
We do need to talk though.
We do get into talking though, but no, go around the room, the chat room to say where you are, where they can follow you, where they can find you, what content y'all got going on, okay?
You can follow me on Instagram at Medusa Show Off. Period. Also follow me on Also follow me on YouTube at Medusa Show Off and on TikTok at The Medusa Show. I go live every Monday at 8:00, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time.
Period.
I go live most afternoons around 5. The drive at 5, giving people something to ride home to, and with my Run Your Mouth. I have silly Saturdays. We do hot topics. We do politics. We do celebrity news. We do some of everything. We drag people. We do palate cleansers. Shout out to Spicy Original. We have Menzies on my show and stuff. So LTeddy27 on YouTube, LTeddy27 on X, and LTeddy27 official on Instagram.
All right, and you guys know where you can find me. I am your boy Darren Green. Okay, make sure y'all are subscribed to the show, watching my latest videos because they trying to blackball me. They trying to blackball this. I'm over here. They really blackballing me on TikTok. I'm like, girl, what the hell is going on? What did I say?
Everybody.
Like, girl. But anyway, thank y'all so much for staying on and listening and kikiing and all that good stuff. I will see y'all next time. I do want to do some more lives. I feel like I'm not on live too much, but all right, y'all. Y'all have a good night.
All right. Good night, y'all.